Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his good friend Dion from Dion Talk. How you doing, buddy?
Howdy, I'm doing great. I'm ready for the bonus round.
So we just talked about Airbnb and Burr and how those strategies that worked the last couple of years probably not going to be great going forward. And you brought up a bonus round, which I can't believe I didn't talk about. So thank you. What do you think is going to go on with flippers going forward? It's easy, right? HGTV makes it look so easy.
How did it work out for flippers in 2008 when the crash in transactions happened? We did have a crash in prices, but the transactional crash.
It did not work out well.
No, right. So flipping is a great strategy, but not today. I think the interest rates are going to take away buyers who were pre-approved. So 2 months ago, when the flip started, that person started the rehab and they were planning on an exit strategy that relied on people being there to buy it. That's just the first step. I think for the last 2 years, we've had supply chain issues that have created delays. But couple that, like we talked about with the Burr strategy, with increase in price, the delay actually made you money. I don't see that happening now. So we still have supply chain issues. Interest rates have gone up. I believe they're going to go up. I still think I have this much of a chance of winning the
That's just hilarious.
But I watch your daily update and you talk about this is the inflation that is still happening even with the increased rates. I think that there's a small chance that somebody panics and says,
yeah, maybe
we have to spur momentum and get the market moving again so rates can come back down.
Yes, there is a small chance you'll be right. Not today.
Not today.
Yeah. So I think one of the things, because again, I have flipped, right? One of the things I did after I left my job, I didn't flip while I was working, right? I already had a full-time job, didn't need another one, is we flipped 56 homes, actually properties, right? Anything from homes. I think I even flipped a 6-unit apartment building. I did on Clay, I think. But anyways, 56 successful flips. And one of the things that flippers don't realize, and again, the beauty of doing this for so long, a lot of flippers, if you guys don't know, use either hard or non-QM money, right? Which means interest rates roughly 7 to 12%. A lot of these flippers have been spoiled the last couple of years, right? They're basically from listing to close was less than 30 days, right? What's going to happen going forward is they're going to have listing to close stretch out to 90 or 120 days, which, oh, by the way, far more normal. A market where you get 20 offers in a weekend, not normal. But a lot of flippers aren't appreciating this. I've looked at, I've been in the business. I know lots of people that are doing this. And I've asked to look at their bids, right? What's their ARV? What's their this? What's their this? And dude, their hold costs needs to triple. And until you get burned, you won't triple it. So again, if you guys don't know what I mean by that is, let's just say you're borrowing a bunch of money and your stroke is $5,000 a month. I'm just making it up for easy math. And if your hold time goes from, 4 months to 8 months, you have an extra 4 months times 5. That's $20,000. For some flippers, that's all they make in a project. So if they're not buying better and marketably better, they're going to be working for free. So again, cost of capital is going up. Non-QM lenders have skyrocketed. I borrowed non-QM sub 4. It's now over 7. So yeah, it's flippers, man. If you are, and oh, by the way, if you're flipping up 2x the median, not where I'd want to play today. So lots of stuff going on.
So as buy and hold investors for single family house, who's your largest competition when it comes to buying the house?
Owner Ox.
Owner Ox. And what are they doing right now?
A lot of them are stepping back.
They're not able to sell because they have low fixed rate debt on their current house. So they're not the move up buyer. That's where if you're flipping above the median, you're definitely, that's the move up buyer.
Yeah.
You also have people that are no longer qualified on what they could borrow 2 or 3 months ago. So the first time buyers are even stepping back.
Yeah.
So then you're instead of being able to sell to the highest, because there's 4 tiers of paying. The highest paid person buys on payment, and that's usually the home buyer. So they're gone. Then comes investors who buy based on yield, which is harder to find even with a good flip. So then you have the flippers that you're not going to be selling to flippers a flip that you're doing. So this is not the time I would want to be doing flips. You talked about this last year. You flipped several properties.
Oh yeah.
And just paid the taxes on it
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I was very clear last year. It's probably 18 months ago now. Omar, my real estate entrepreneur on Tuesday, we both said it was the best market ever we'd ever seen a flip. And we were right. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. I paid hundreds of thousands in taxes because there wasn't nothing else to buy. So, not that market. I haven't bought a flip. And I would, well, first off, I wouldn't flip. I'm holding everything because I want to do that cost segregation and bonus depreciation this year. But yeah, I would no. It's buy and hold only, great deals only, 9, 10, 11% yields. I just got to highlight again, all investors, if you don't change your strategy into a changing market, you're going to go broke. This is the time to learn, expand, and get better. I think the last 2 years, it's been easy to make income. The next 2 years will be easy to build wealth. And I hope people understand the difference. I really do. Again, the last 2 years, amazingly easy to have high income. The next 2 years, all about building wealth. Dion, where can people find you?
They can find me right here on YouTube, Dion Talk Financial Freedom. And I think the one problem that we're going to have in real estate is there are some parallels between how real estate investing and the stock market works. Real estate is slower and the prices are inelastic. Things just don't happen quickly. So in stocks, when people hear things like my Amazon stock went up 40%, the other investor thinks I'm going to buy Amazon, and then it dips 12%.
Yeah.
Right now, we're going to hear about people who for the last 2 to 5 years have been flipping and making a killing. So people are going to think, that's what I'm going to do. And it's not going to go the way it went.
No.
So
the easy button is left. Time to do the work, folks. Thank you very much, Deanna. I appreciate it.
Ciao.